Am I the only one that didn't know how brutal winter was during World War II? Before we dive in, make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. Your support helps us bring history to life. In World War II, the sounds of battle are unforgettable. But another enemy crept in silence: the cold. It invaded every home, shelter and trench, claiming lives with ice, not bullets. The cold didn't care if you were soldier or civilian. It was relentless, descending each night. For millions, winter was a siege, not just an inconvenience. Without modern heating, survival was a daily struggle. The cold seeped through bombed-out buildings, turning shelters into frozen tombs. It weakened bodies, making illness like pneumonia and influenza deadly threats. The cold was a psychological weapon, eroding morale and hope. Staying warm became the focus of existence. Every day a battle for a few degrees of heat. People wore every layer they owned, stuffed newspapers in windows, but it was never enough. The cold was a constant reminder of vulnerability, a brutal reality of war. This was a war on two fronts, against a human enemy and against nature itself. The struggle against winter was a testament to quiet resilience. People fought back with ingenuity, creating warmth from the humblest materials. In the face of immense challenge, they didn't just endure, they innovated. The fight for warmth became a symbol of human will to survive. The cold was made worse by a critical shortage: fuel. Coal and gas were diverted to the war effort, leaving homes freezing. The comforting sight of smoke from chimneys vanished. Fires went out across the land. Central heating and gas supplies failed, plunging families into cold and darkness. People reverted to burning anything they could: old furniture, books, even floorboards. These desperate measures were never enough, and the search for heat became a matter of survival. Washing clothes in icy water, cooking in frigid kitchens, and sleeping in freezing rooms became the norm. The lack of heat was a daily hardship. In this crucible of necessity, a remarkable invention emerged, a simple, brilliant solution to a life-threatening problem. It was born from scarcity and ingenuity. The answer was not high-tech, but it changed lives. Enter the trench candle. The trench candle, also called the survival heater, was a marvel of wartime ingenuity. Its purpose? To provide heat and light when all else failed. Made from scraps, it was a miniature furnace anyone could build. The design was simple: a roll of corrugated cardboard inside a tin can, soaked in melted wax or animal fat. The cardboard acted as a massive wick, drawing up fuel and burning slowly. The result was a broad, steady flame that radiated surprising heat for hours. It could be carried in a pocket, lit in a moment, and refueled with leftover grease. For soldiers and families alike, this small tin was a lifeline. It was warmth, comfort and hope in the freezing dark. A testament to human resourcefulness in the harshest conditions. A small flame that pushed back against the cold. The trench candle was more than a light. It was a true heater. Unlike a regular candle, its wide flame radiated real warmth. It could warm hands, dry socks, or provide comfort to a small group. Its steady heat lasted for hours, crucial for surviving the coldest nights. The slow wicking cardboard and high-energy fat made it efficient and long-lasting. It was engineered for endurance, just like the people who used it. The candle could also heat water or soup, a vital capability when stoves didn't work. A hot drink or meal could lift spirits and help fight the cold. The trench candle was a portable stove, a survival tool for warmth, light and cooking. It was a symbol of resilience and adaptation. In a world without modern comforts, it was a lifeline. Building a survival heat candle was an exercise in resourcefulness. The recipe was simple: a metal can, a strip of corrugated cardboard and leftover fat or wax. The can served as a sturdy container, able to withstand heat. The cardboard, cut to fit, was rolled into a tight spiral and placed inside. Its corrugations allowed fuel to be drawn up efficiently. Every drop of cooking grease was saved, melted and poured over the cardboard. Wax from old candles worked too. Once cooled and solidified, the candle was ready. To use, light the edge of the cardboard. The flame would slowly spread, melting and burning the fuel. This simple device turned household waste into life-sustaining warmth. It was a testament to the make-do-and-mend spirit of the era, a powerful symbol of defiance against the cold. Survival, crafted from scraps. One trench candle couldn't heat a whole room, but people found ways to amplify its effect. Placing several candles together on a fireproof surface created a surprising amount of warmth. The rising heat generated gentle convection, slowly raising the temperature in small spaces. People got creative, placing a terracotta pot upside down over the candles. The pot absorbed and radiated heat, acting as a heat battery. Using two nested pots trapped even more warmth, spreading it further. These setups turned freezing rooms into sanctuaries. Ordinary people, without formal training, were building rudimentary heating systems from scraps. Tips and techniques were shared among neighbours, creating a sense of community. The shared circle of warmth was as vital as the heat itself. Ingenuity and cooperation became tools for survival. Today, making a trench candle is a hands-on lesson in history and survival. Start with a small metal tin and a strip of corrugated cardboard, cut to fit just below the rim. Roll the cardboard tightly and place it in the tin, corrugations vertical. Melt tallow, lard, or paraffin wax, and pour it over the cardboard until saturated. Let it cool and solidify. To use, light the edge of the cardboard wick. The flame will spread slowly. The candle can be stored with a lid until needed. Building one connects us to the past, honouring the ingenuity of those who endured hardship. It's more than a craft. It's an act of remembrance. Each candle tells a story of resilience and hope. A small object, a powerful legacy. The warmth of history in your hands. These devices saved lives, but they weren't without risks. Burning fuel indoors can produce deadly carbon monoxide. Ventilation is essential. Always place the candle on a stable, fireproof surface, away from flammable materials. Never leave it unattended, especially around children or pets. Wartime users understood these dangers and treated fire with respect. The trench candle teaches more than survival. It reveals a mindset of practical intelligence. Resourcefulness turned rubbish into life-saving tools. This ability to adapt and innovate was fundamental to survival. The legacy of the trench candle is a reminder that vital knowledge comes from lived experience. These old skills represent human resilience. We shouldn't forget. By remembering them, we honour those who endured and gain practical wisdom ourselves. A small flame, a lasting lesson.